Kiziewheels here. We're back with another electric scooter video. Today we're going to be talking about the Weped Sonic X. It's finally in the hands of someone that's in the US, and we have the Ronster here. That color looks mad, man. Oof, thing looks like a beast. Man, beautiful this machine looks. Like, look at this thing. This thing looks like a dream for electric scooter. I just don't understand why Weped won't do the right thing. Like, I don't understand. Why can't you guys get your stuff together? Like, this just take that moment to admire this beautiful machine, man. How can you make such an amazing scooter and then you don't have the support to back it up? Come on, Weped. Come on. Anyway, we're gonna dive right into the video. One of the biggest things that I wanted to kind of touch on with this video is that he mentioned in the video that this is actually a 72 volt electric scooter, not an 84 volts. So that means that all the Weped Sonic X are actually a 72 volts, but Weped advertises them as an 84 volt system. So they say that they're going to be making a change to that, and I hope that they do. But another thing I want to highlight is that you guys could see this scooter already comes set up and ready to go. He didn't have to attach the battery and all that stuff. Most of the time when you get this scooter, the Weped scooters, you have to do the battery attachment and all that stuff. But Weped have shown us that they can ship you a scooter to the United States, and this Ronster, I think, is in California still, because he used to go on the LA East K ride, and been on those rides a couple of times, the group rides by Saya. So I think that he's still in California, which means Weped can ship this thing here. These brakes are not the usual brakes. These brakes that you see right there, that's not the normal brakes that are on the Weped Sonic X. So I don't know if they changed it, and that's also now what's on the website. For some of you guys who might be thinking like, okay, you're gonna get the same brakes, those are actually not the same brakes that you get on the scooter. A lot of the things that I have issue with Weped is just transparency, and sometimes they say it's like, oh, that it's a mistake and whatnot, but they keep making the same mistake over and over to me, and it just seems like an intentional stuff. And when you contact them, it's always this barrier of language barriers. Come on, Weped, get this together. This looks like a sweet ride. A lot of us would like to get our hands on the scooters, but communicating with you guys is always an issue, because even he had the same problem trying to talk to the owner when he had issue with the scooter and he needed something figured out.
And because it's saying it's at 84 volts when it's fully charged, I think it's a little misleading for them to call this an 84 volt scooter.
Yeah.
That's 84 volt at its max when the nominal is 72 volts. So I would call this actually a 72 volt scooter.
Exactly.
But when it's fully charged, it is 84 volts.
Yeah.
But if we call this an 84 volt scooter, then we got to call my surronster 84 volt surronster.
Exactly. My Hollybone GX will be at 84 volts.
Sport mode, but I can't find the button to change it. There's some buttons on the display.
So he's trying to figure out how to make adjustments to some of the stuff in the scooter, and there's no owner's manual to give you this information.
Ride to a better spot.
So
that's the shortest owner's manual I've ever seen.
He's gonna end up calling the owner.
Hey, what's up? It's surronster. You got a second?
That's the owner.
I don't speak English.
So he's saying that's the full speed, and I just did the conversion, 115 kilometers.
So I like the fact that he added that in the video of the owner of Weped, saying that he can't speak English when he was asking him questions. This language barrier thing has to stop, Weped. Come on. How can you make such a beautiful machine and you're letting the language barrier
miles an hour, which is
stop you from being able to communicate with your customers? Like, that doesn't even make sense at all. So I think this Weped, like the way this thing looks mad, like it just looks insane, man. I don't think that any place that you ride this thing that you're not gonna get attention. you might get attention from cops too. So I don't know, man. But I wanted to highlight a few things that these two things. One, the brakes that you're seeing right there, those are not the normal brakes that the Weped Sonic actually comes with. I mean the Sonic X, that's not the brake that it comes with. If you watch other videos of the Weped Sonic X that have been shipped, you will see that these are not the brakes. These actually looks like the rainbow brakes, the motorcycle brakes, the premium brakes that is supposed to come with. But if you go on their website, that's not what is being shown there, and they have not updated that. Also, this is a 72 volt system, not an 84 volt system for some of you who are trying to get the Weped Sonic X. I haven't seen anybody say this yet, but it's actually a 72 volt system, not an 84 volt system. It's still fast, it still goes up to like 70 miles per hour. The Ronster is not a big dude, so it's not like fat like most of us Americans. So he can get this thing up to about 70 miles per hour, and it's not GPS verified, it's just verifying it with their display, and we're not sure how accurate that is. But of course, I think I've seen Ringo motovlog. He has pulled pretty high speeds with that thing, so I know that he can't go that fast. With Weped are pretty fast. They're pretty well built scooters. It's just that some things, it's almost like they're trying to find a way to charge more money to get you. Like for example, on their website, the scooter that's 10K doesn't come with a charger. It still says if you want to include a charger, it's $93 for the 4 amp hour charger. For a 15 amp charger is $223, which doesn't make any sense. Like if you're charging people 10K, you should at least include those chargers on there. And Ringo had issues with this when he got it. It was supposed to come with a 15 amp charger. It's crazy that a company like Weped is having issue with like website stuff. A tech company. This is a tech company. So, but yeah, I'm happy that they have at least shown that they are competent enough to ship an electric scooter to the United States. Everything was intact. Nothing seemed broken, nothing seemed damaged. Everything was together. So, any excuses that they have ever given that, oh, this broke and this, that just doesn't make sense. And those brakes, I really think they need to fix those brakes. If you're gonna be sending influencers a better braking system on the scooter, that means you know that something is definitely wrong with you guys or the brakes. The other scooters that you're sending, the brakes that it has, something is definitely wrong. Language barrier, misinformations on the websites, this thing's gotta stop. Kiziewheels here. Peace out.